It's the end of an era in Dianella and the start of a new one. Channel 7's home of 56 years has been demolished to make way for a housing development. Tonight, Mark Gibson takes a trip down memory lane with a man who built the 7 studios and reveals exclusive images of the new suburb called 7 Hills.
We're on the old Channel 7 studios.
Bulldozers and cranes pushed and heaved.
This was Dianella bushland in 1959, being cleared for Perth's first television station.
Trenches dug, drainage systems installed, access roads constructed.
Now it's back to the future, that same Dianella site being cleared again, this time to make way for housing.
So this is pretty special.
In a moment, what this new suburb of 7 Hills will look like. But first, let's go way back.
Television was very new in those days.
An entire TV station was built in 6 months for $440,000.
One of the swiftest major construction jobs ever done in Perth.
As you can appreciate, Channel 7 wanted to get on air as soon as they could.
If anyone should be sad watching the walls come down at TVW7, it's John Doust. Along with his father Harold, he built the station. There's the company name H.A. Doust on the sign out the front.
So a lot of other jobs that I've been involved in, they've all been demolished too. I did the ANZ Bank in St George's Terrace, that's all gone.
Now 84, John says it was a special job with unique challenges.
In the studios, the concrete floor had to be perfectly level and without any imperfections, because when you were rolling a camera on its trolley or whatever it is across the floor, they couldn't have any shutter or anything like that.
On October 16, 1959, the dignitaries arrived.
And His Excellency alive.
For WA's first broadcast.
Welcome to television in Western Australia.
What followed was one of Perth's biggest parties.
They catered exceptionally well for the function, and I don't mind admitting I pinned my ears back and enjoyed myself immensely.
The site on the hill was selected to give a clear view line of sight to the transmitter site at Bickley.
Former Chief Engineer John Quick has a treasure trove of TV memories. That's John after joining 7 in December 1959. He was behind the first big outside broadcast from the Empire Games in 1962.
We all knew nothing about it, or very little, and even the experts we hired were only a year experienced or something like that. And so it was really learning it from the ground up.
Now Channel 7 has a new home in Osborne Park, and land developer Nigel Satterley says you can own a piece of Perth history at our old home.
Location, and this is going to be very sought after.
The main news studio and the old telethon studio were just over here. The newsroom and Today Tonight offices were upstairs, and just over here was the canteen where we'd order our lunch every day. As someone who worked here for 15 years, it's kind of weird returning and seeing it like this.
Oh, this is a dream site, mainly because it's elevated land, it's infield land, close to Mount Lawley Strip, close to Dianella, about 10 k's from Perth.
Here's what 7 Hills will look like. 18 blocks in stage 1, 110 all up, from around 300 to 450 square metres. There'll be parks, bushland and a nod to the past.
Like in the park, to have a barbecue that's designed like the old Channel 7 news desk, the old style of cameras, so people can come here and get photographed 3 or 4 generations that have enjoyed Channel 7.
A few street names have been settled on too.
Network Avenue, Broadcast Crescent and Televised Street.
What about Riccarton Boulevard?
Riccarton Boulevard, absolutely.
56 years of memories with generations more to be made.
And that's one of the biggest changes to a way of life that we'll ever experience.
Yes, it's sad to see a building come down. You can't make land, so you've got to tear something down if you're going to put something else there.